Okay. Why I eat jelly beans? Jelly Belly. Okay. Couldn't figure out what that flavor was. And it was, I don't know. It's pink. Tastes like bubblegum. I think it is. Anyway. Finally, I'll get to the point and tell you guys why I walk in the cemetery at night and in the fall. Finally, I'll tell you. Okay. Well, I walk in the cemetery at night. Ooh, this one's called orange juice. Okay. It's because my brother and I, some people are going to think I'm really weird after I tell you that it is, but my brother and I have done this for 9 years now. My brother, now I'm going to, George, now I'm going to have the same song in my head. Do, 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 do. Me, my brothers, and my dad. Anyway, okay. It happened 9 years ago. My brother was working at a place called the Black Cat. It's a restaurant back home, and it's actually called Le Chat Lenoir. And if you don't know what Le Chat Lenoir is, it means Black Cat in French. He worked up there, and the whole building used to be a hospital back in the olden days. I mean, like the pioneerish type era. No, it wasn't. Excuse me. It was not. It was during the settlers. Well, I guess settlers and pioneers are the same thing, aren't they? Yeah. I guess it was like the 1900s and the beginning of the 1900s. And it was a hospital, and there's a story about a woman in the green dress. And with the story, late at night, you could hear a woman sobbing upstairs because her child, basically, she gave birth to her child, and the doctors took her child away. Her child was basically dead inside of her, and that's how she got into labor real early, and her child was not premature. It was basically dead on the spot. And you could hear her sobbing and looking for her child upstairs. And it's kind of creepy. And I wish I could find footage of when my brother and I used to do security work for the building. Because it's so haunted, a lot of kids vandalize it and just totally tear it to shreds. It is a haunted building. The whole town of Bellingham, where I grew up in, there's a place called Old Town Bellingham. And Old Town Bellingham has all the old stores in it from the 1900s, from like the 50s, and some from now, but basically from the 1900s. And they basically turned them into hotels or what have you. But they're all haunted. And it's legendary that the Old Town Bellingham is the ghost town. There is an actual ghost train that goes through Bellingham. And it happens at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's really neat knowing that. Now back to saying with me liking going to the cemetery in the fall and at night is because my brother and I do zombie hunts. I love zombies. I know a lot of people are thinking, what? Really? Honestly? But, with zombie hunts, basically we do, like what we did with the Black Cat. I have a video camera, and I might bring it out sometime. And it really sucks because I don't have a cord for it to go on the computer. But, it's basically a video camera with night vision in it. And my brother and I went to one of the cemeteries out in Bellingham. And one time, and this was in the fall, and this was at night, and he had to do security groundskeeping for the cemetery one time. And he asked me if I wanted to go, and I said, okay, sure, why not? I was 17, and I've done this since I was a kid, because my brother, who is Andy's age, I'm not going to say her age, because women don't like to talk about their ages, but he was my babysitter. And every time my parents would go out, they would go out until 2 o'clock in the morning, and my brother and I would just drive and drive all over the place. And he would take me everywhere. So we would go through cemetery work, and it was kind of fun because I got my video camera for my graduation gift, my high school graduation gift. And it has night vision on it, and my brother was like, let's do one of our zombie hunts and figure out, you know, if we could see orbs or anything. And sure enough, when we did the building of the Le Chat-Lenoir, we saw an object. And you can eat at the Le Chat-Lenoir. It's a restaurant, and my brother's ex-roommate, Nick, is the head chef there, and it's a fabulous place, by the way. And when you eat there, it gets really quiet. And believe it or not, I know a lot of people, I'm probably going to get a lot of, yeah, right, comments, but you sit there, and you can actually feel a spirit go by you. And what it feels like, if you never know what it feels like, just slightly do this to your face, but continue, do it like this. And that's what it feels like. And it's really cold. It was kind of freaky. I'm going to make this short. But one time I went there for my birthday, and it was cold that day. And so the heat was on, and pretty soon the heat went off. And I asked Nick, I said, did you turn off the heat? He goes, no, I didn't turn off the heat. And nobody in the building turned off the heat. And so we're like, okay, what's going on? And then it got really, really cold. I mean, they were trying to turn on the heat, and the heat wouldn't come on. And it was like, what is going on? So, Legendary says that the woman in the green dress messed with our heat that night. So, I don't know. A lot of people don't believe in that kind of stuff, but my brother and I do a lot of zombie stuff. Not only play zombie video games, but we love zombie stuff. If you're friends with me on my Facebook, it basically says my sister was the black sheep, my brother's the zombie, and I'm the vampire. I'm saying that my sister's the oldest, my brother's the middle, and I'm the youngest. So, but we fix it up a little because my siblings, you know, I share my siblings with my sister and my brother. So, with my mom. So, my sister's initial with her middle name is an A. My brother Chad's is an E, and mine is a G. So, it's kind of funny because my sister says that she's the angel, my brother's the evil one, and I'm the goddess. So, but my brother and I think that my sister is the black sheep, he is the zombie, and I'm the vampire. So, what do you guys think? So that answers your question. Why I walk in the cemetery at night in the fall is because I love zombies. So, that answers your question. So if you have any more questions, comment down below. Talk to you guys later. Ta-da! Don't forget, tomorrow is 1 Minute Wednesday! Ah!